Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter. It's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Hi guys, thank you and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For my new subscribers, I'd love to welcome you on board, and for my old and my returning subscribers, I want to also thank you for this support, for coming back to my YouTube channel. And before we commence, I'd love to appreciate you for my viewers, subscribers, all through this journey. You've shown me an amazing support, and for that I'd really love to say thank you. It has been a tough journey, and you've been encouraging me throughout your views to my increasing number of subscribers. I'd love to say thank you again. Thank you, and you're much welcomed. For that unwavering support, it can only tell me that, or rather tell us that whatever we're doing is right, and thank you for the knowledge. So with me today, I have a few lined up for you, and I'd love for you to have a look at the video, and then you tell me what you think. We'll have more in the comment section. Thank you.
Vex, Serpy. No catch the blood pressure over Vice Cartel. No catch a heart attack, Serpy. But Jamaica, Paula upset, she vex. Paula could even sleep, Jamaica. But Jamaica, how comes Serpy not vex with Andrew Holnes? How come Paula not upset with Andrew Holnes? Andrew not commit crime too? In Jamaica, Your Prime Minister Andrew Holnes don't commit crime? Now Jamaica, under Andrew watch, when you get no money, rob out a SSL, no redress. When you get no money, rob out of the bank them, with nobody to speak up for you, no redress. Under Andrew watch, babies die in a hospital by a record amount of numbers. Under Andrew watch. Jamaica, under Andrew watch, $1.7 trillion unaccountable for. Under Andrew watch, hundreds of Jamaicans die from dengue. How comes you not upset for that? In Jamaica? Jamaica, isn't that a crime against humanity? If we elect a government to take care of our well-being, isn't that a crime against humanity? Under Andrew watch, we suffer in a pandemic. Under Andrew watch, we was forced to take vaccination. That is seeing Jamaicans drop down dead. Under Andrew watch, millions of dollars is being missing. Under Andrew watch, when you get to the house, bulldozer down with nobody to speak of food. Under Andrew watch, police beat you up, kill you, and nothing come out of it. Isn't that a crime against humanity? So all not upset. But we see where the DPP office try them very best to contaminate and manipulate a trial that we think, that we know was unjust. If they have done the right thing and give Vice Cartel and the co-accused a fair trial, Jamaica, we wouldn't be right here saying free cartel. We wouldn't be right here for 13 years saying free cartel. If the DPP office never tried to continue the trial with contaminated jury, we would never be here. If the phone wasn't tampered with, we would never be here. So Jamaica, because we say fair trial, because the law requires for you to get a fair and just trial, regardless of your crime. But me not soon upset with Andrew Holnes for the crimes we allow to commit against you. Know? How much teachers we see drop down dead because them take vaccination. That is a crime against humanity. How much trying to go to hospital in a pandemic and you never get for evil all on your loved one hands. Then die alone. Isn't that a crime against humanity? Now Jamaica, if only not upset over these crimes that commit under the Andrew Holnes government, that Andrew Holnes and him government allowed to perpetrate upon UNO, who is responsible? If UNO not vex for that, I don't know when you not go get vexed. Jamaica, I can't say happy emancipation there because we are not emancipated. We are under slavery and tyranny by a black government. Isn't that a crime against humanity? Good morning, Jamaica. Cartel, Sean Storm, big up on yourself, and all the rest of defendant, big up on yourself. Stay out of trouble. Stay far from anything named trouble. Take on your freedom seriously and enjoy yourself. Make good use. When you cannot get back the 13 years behind bars, but when you can make up where you fall short. Good morning, Jamaica.
We need our election now. Right now.
Share it, you know. Send it out. Send it out. Send it out, and you can do a live stream for it.
You got the wrong place, man. Go right down there.
No, we're going. We're going. Peaceful protest. We need our representatives. Can't wait another 3 hours. Hallelujah.
This is the 800 million project where we talk about.
What?
Yeah, this is 800 million. And this is the Forest Civic Association. This is the group of people affected by what's going on.
Whoa.
And this is what they did. And I'll just show you a little bit. They reach out to a whole bunch of, right here they talk about how it was approved and what happened. No, by the way, I have a ATI with NEPA and KCMC for the original documents because the people can't get them documents. But that is what they were supposed to. This is what they were supposed to do: 6 2-story townhouse, 2 3-story apartment blocks, right? And you see where it said block C and E containing basement for entertainment. She actually put housing in the basement with balcony, but you can't see it from the front. It's at the back. So we have all of those documents. But this is the place right here. No, this is, you see where they want to bring this is where they want to bring the road in. The road originally was supposed to be over here.
Yes.
That was it. Then they move it over here. These are the people. This plot right here. The owners, they're in court with her. They actually sold her this section. This section, right? We say Unit B and Unit D. Right. They sold her that section. She owned this section. So they sold her this section. And then she started putting, like, right here. Where is it? It's you can't see, but she started putting up like parking lots on the latest section. And then when they finish with this road, it's going to run across our veranda.
Yes.
Run across our veranda. And then the absorption, there's a whole bunch of violation. That's another view of it. That's
whoa.
This is where the folks who sold her the lot, they still live there. And they sold her this, and then see she's getting ready to build another one here, which she shouldn't.
But Ratty, what I wanted to speak about as it relates to what the permit, right, allowed her to do. Because
all right.
Yes, that is what I wanted to speak on, Ratty.
See, Titus, huh? No. It's 2.6 acre. Right?
Yes.
And on that 2.6 acres, they have something called a density plan, which says you can only get a certain amount of rooms on a certain piece of land.
Yes.
And up there, you're only supposed to get 2.678. Right? But somehow she got approval for 95.
So how she got that approval?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get the approval from them now. And then look at what they found out. They found out that she has already gone in excess of 120 rooms.
What?
Originally, she should only have 78 because of the 2.6 acres. She's only supposed to have 78, but she's gone over 120. And remember, look at this. Remember, I showed you that this right here, Unit G, that hasn't been built yet.
Whoa.
Right? And then this one back here, Kevin Odea, because I would show you. What happened is that it's below some of these, you say she built this 6-story thing here.
Yes.
She claims that it's 3-story because at the ground level, it's only 3 floors go up. But at the back, it's 6. At the back, it's 6, and she turned the basement into apartments. We have the plans. We saw the plans. She turned the basement into apartments right there. I think all of them are like 1 bedrooms because you can see the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room, the kitchen, all of that right here. So she hasn't finished building it, but all of this is on hold right now. But this is what she should only be looking at 78 rooms. And somehow they give her 95.
And then
she's
it's
gone.
120.
She's gone, yeah. She's gone more than 120.
So then, so now Ratty, we can understand why after the People's National Party won KSMAC, that was the reason for her to go down to the African faith.
Yeah, because right now what they're supposed to do, you see this right here. You see this right here, this building, this unit F.
Yes.
Unit F, what they're supposed to do with unit F now, if she's gonna say it's 6 floors, it's 3 floors. Because she got the permit to build a 3-story and some 2-story. Let me go back and look and see.
But want to continue comment. Money not going to yes,
do an interview. And matter, you know why I'm so bitter? His thing was totally different from Mark Golden thing, you know. He inherited American citizenship, American visa, and my adult him go renew it. You understand me? Just because he that doing in 2007, I liked it. Take him to the court would strip him.
I remember.
The window of Portland and the court strip him and make a by-election and was to run back. I saw him get it, you know. And him so arrogant from that. And not understand the difference between America and UK. UK is a part of the Commonwealth. You get me, it's a Commonwealth nation. So automatically under our constitution, Mark Bolin qualified to sit as the Prime Minister Big Don said, boy, the Prime Minister
first
makes me like we're a university student.
Yo, see 2 where them have to connect them is a read. Your management for JPS, see? You live in the area. Now where they connect over there, so top one over the other, top one over there, so bottom one to connect one the other one over there, so. And if you tell me, say, Mr. Reed, you live in the area. And 2 to 3 weeks now we are go without current. No house down and have no electricity. When this is the JPS, them have fuck it down. The house them down and no current. And if you're uptown area, because the post of the job down. This a light post of the job down and they replace it. And all the man them have to do. See? I connect back them 2 wire there so you can get feed. Cause all of you also have current, you know. Everybody up on this side have current, see? And over there, so why we can't have current? Sorry, address the situation. Cause your management for JPS, you live in the area. You walk and run a morning time. See? And I know major problem this is fix. Come deal with it.
Common sense. It is common fucking sense. Common sense. This one video circulate on social media where man sing gospel while breeze a tear off rooftop. And them say, Jesus, you're loving, you're kind, you're hold on and breeze a blow. Do you're exposing the people them to blood clot danger. And you're there videoing. You're exposing the kids to danger. You fucking danger. Lock off the fucking phone and move the people them to somewhere safe. This Jesus was not listening. The zinc were getting louder and he could have fallen and chop off the people them right there in front of social media. What are you saying, bitch? The earth runs itself. And when me asked a Batman this morning, the same Jesus who used to roll thunder and fall rain. And him did not create, no, him said that Jesus did a run, this a hurricane. This a hurricane that did a run by Satan. So no, Jesus only do things when it pleases you, bitch. Or remember say him fall rain and clap thunder and lightning, you know, but on him when I work that year. And him see them like this, but on him did that. What are you saying, bitch? Remember you're talking about intellect. You talk to somebody with sense. Not somebody with a vivid imagination, motherfucker. No. Oh, Jesus save them and save them from what? Save them from what in create? No. But the greatest thing they have also over their head, still, you know, DJ, the house can't replace it, but the life can't. No. Why would you give somebody something sincerely and take it back in such a manner as a God? Why would you do that? Why would you fling the picnic them on the one table? Use breeze and tear off the rooftop. Yo, I soon kill on a blood clot. Have the picnic them and cry out, help me. And you sit there like this is fun as a God. Are you fucking mad? Are you a bitch? I am no God, you but you love me up in my heart. Me couldn't see me couldn't witness that. The fuck are you talking about?
Every election to vote and so on. But when I was selected to represent the PNP in the Edgewater division, I transferred my vote to PD 21 in this constituency, number 369 Christian Gardens. So I know the foundation people in the room, I know the politics. And I understand that at this time, the party president has said it, that he is counting on East Central St. Catherine. I want to tell you that the pressure will be on East Central St. Catherine, because if the PNP is to return, we must get at least 2 from Portmore. And since I don't know what is happening over the other side, the pressure is going to be building on East Central St. Catherine. Luckily, the people are waiting for a PNP member of parliament. So comrades, on behalf of the Edgewater division, which I represent proudly for the last 16 years, I want to congratulate you on a well-executed conference, Comrade Price. A conference that has not been mobilized, but the turnout is something to talk about. Comrades, the people are hungry for the People's National Party. The people want to see the People's National Party in government. My final words to all of us this evening, let us not leave. People are hungry for the People's National Party. The people want to see the People's National Party in government. My final words to all of us this evening, let us not lose the election. Let us do nothing at all to give it to the Jamaica Labour Party. We are counting on East Central St. Catherine. I will be here, probably I'll be working here. But once again, East Central St. Catherine must be returned to the winning column of the People's National Party.
So guys, I hope you've watched the video up to the end, and so today I want us to talk about Andrew Holnes and his wife Juliet Holnes. So in that video you've seen the PM and his wife has been accused, or rather exposed, in the videos that Juliet Holnes, you've seen she's building multi-million houses, and that raises questions among Jamaicans, like where is she getting all that money from? Is she using maybe the people's tax to build these houses? I mean, we've seen for those who are affected by the hurricane, and before we even continue, I'd love to express my stories and my concerns about those affected by the hurricane. So you've seen in the video that many places that are yet to get electricity back, and the facilities, more of them are yet to be reinstated, and it's about 3 to 4 weeks. Nothing is being or rather no action is being taken to mend, or rather take actions into restoring whatever that was damaged. But we can see PM's wife, her projects, they're still continuing. Multi-million projects. She's building apartments. So for me, what I can just say is the PM, they are forgetting that they were chosen to serve the people, and instead of serving the people, they actually fending for themselves. We've had cases of children dying in the hospitals, the hospitals not having enough facilities, the doctors, others are demanding for their pay and all that, which brings us to this question, like, where do you get the money to build those buildings for yourselves? Like, you're only taking care of yourself and not take care of these people. Look at everybody in the hospital. I mean, those in the hospital, the kids are dying, patients are suffering with no appropriate medical services and attention. Those affected by the hurricane, there are a lot of people who are homeless. But instead of you taking care of that, you're busy building your houses. And in the other video, we could see that the PM was defending for the DPP to retain her seat, whereby we've had cases and complaints that no politician has ever been investigated into their wealth or whatever things they're doing. We've seen a lot of corrupt leaders, whereby the citizens expect them to be investigated and for their corrupt government and for them to be taken into prison or rather be punished for their wrong actions. But we've never seen that. We've never seen any action being taken. Mr. Andrew Holnes, these people chose you because they believed in you. But now it's like you've turned your back on them. It's been 4 weeks. No facility has been restored. Still, some areas have no electricity. We've seen properties being damaged. You should realize that the power lies within these people's hands. I love to appreciate the Caribbean people, Jamaicans, for stepping forward and speaking up against their rights. It's high time you realize that you have the power to stop all this. This is your money. This is the money you pay as taxes. It's being used for their own benefit, leaving you behind. You're homeless. You need medical attention. Nobody's covering up for that. Poor medical facilities. But instead of them rectifying that, instead of them taking care of that, they are busy taking the money and putting it back into their pockets. I mean, which kind of government is this? Jamaica, stand up and fight for your rights. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Let's continue spreading this word until we get the right treatment from these people. We want to see our taxes in action, but not the action of like building the apartments and all that for yourself, buying these fancy houses, fancy cars. No, we want to see this money get into action, like restoring the electricity in those areas, the damaged properties. Into the hospitals, we need a proper medical attention and treatment to these the patients. Kids are dying, the mothers are suffering. Look at into the labor wards. My people of Jamaica, I believe you are strong. You have the power more than you can even imagine. Let's all fight for our right. Let's all speak up and see these corrupt leaders being punished for their wrong actions. So, without having much to say, I'd love to appreciate you all for the support. For my new subscribers, welcome on board. For my returning subscribers, I want you to know that you're loved and appreciated so much. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly give me a like, a subscribe, and a share. Your support means so much to me. And let's continue exposing these corrupt leaders until we get the right that we deserve. I'm Larry, and until we meet again, peace out.